Morning everyone, good morning, welcome. And sorry, I've still got a bit of a funny throat, but anyway, it is better. So here we go. I'm trying not to whisper because apparently that's not good either. So let us begin and let us just sense the space that we're in. I'm hoping you can see me top to toe on screen, thank you. So just take a few moments to either stand still or just to tune in to what you're about to do and to make a difference to your health and vitality by some kind of practice. And the Chinese systems call that Qigong, which essentially just means working with the energy. So we have to modify to whatever our energy is at that time. That's an important thing. And whatever our brain and body is bringing that day. So on that note, we will begin with some breathing, and I know that you can all just gently, in some way, just not necessarily breathing anything out of the ordinary, sometimes just focusing on where your breath is for that moment. Allowing your body to just guide you, allowing your mind to just guide you, and feeling positive effects of just a moment or two just taken to feel the breath, feel the lungs. We try to imagine the lungs in their best possible health today. They are doing their best today. So we can take in a deeper breath now. I'm going to do 3 deep breaths. So breathe in through your nose, pause for a moment, and then breathe out gently through your mouth or your nose, just softly and gently, just let the breath go. Take another deep breath. Pause the breath for a moment, and then let the breath come out. Soften to that breath expression. Just allow it to be. One more deep breath. Breathe in. Pause the breath. Breathe out gently. That breath to just go softly on its way. We'll just begin by brushing the air either way. So our hands are turning as we brush through the air. And if you like, you can visualise the air as being a soft mist. You can brush through, and if you like, here you can just visualise this air being broken by your arms going through in a mist, just breaking through the mist, softly, softly. Okay, so you can do that with a bit more force now, a bit more of a dynamic twist. You still don't have to go too fast, you can begin to sense that your body is moving a little bit more. And rest. So we're going to start off with Badwajin, 2 hands upholding heaven, upholding the sky even. So we dip into the air and raise that up to chest height on an in-breath. Press down, push that air down, and let the body sink, and then rise up onto your toes and transfer the weight down now, and the palms of the hands press the air, press down. So we'll just do a few repetitions of that, and you can adjust to your own breathing if you like. So your breathing just needs to be centered and smooth. If you have the capacity, then you can breathe in and out gently through your nose. If any of you have Stanley, what's his name? Oh, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, the Green Book. If any of you have that, take some time this week to just read the foreword, the introduction, and how he came to discover Qigong and Tai Chi through his ill health and through seeking a new path. He began a practice of the Badwajin. And even if this was the only exercise that you did every day, a few minutes here and there, just getting the body and the mind focused on its health and vitality, just for a few minutes. Do a couple more. Allowing the body to rise and fall, just being as smooth as possible in our movements, and softening our approach to within our abilities. And we'll just rest there for a moment. We're not going to carry on with Badwajin. In between each different movement, we can just rest in Wuji stance. We can just allow our mind to just run through the body, top to toe, toe to top. We can visualize all the pathways that are existing in our body, the air coming into the lungs, blood circulating, veins and arteries, all glowing with health, the best health they can be. And just believing in yourself a little bit, sometimes quite hard when you feel the ill health coming in, and our natural ways are twofold. So sometimes we choose to be a little bit in denial, if you like, of that issue, and that sometimes does clear it when the brain can do whatever. And sometimes we need a period of restoration. So whatever it is that you need, your body will tell you, your mind will tell you. So moving on to pulling the bow as if to shoot the eagle. And in this movement, we can widen our stance into a bow stance, into a horse riding stance. So as if you are riding on a horse, it's supposed to be the thighs take the weight down the body and transfer the weight into the feet. So just do a couple of moves like that, just to strengthen that area and prepare that area. So if you find that's too wide, then just bring it in a little bit. Just experiment with where you should be. So we begin as if to shoot the eagle, pulling the bow as if to shoot the eagle. And our first movement is an embracing of the ball as we come up to full height. And just before we turn, we make a soft fist with our right hand and we pull the bow as we drop the body and we send out that arrow. So using your eyes across the top, and then push the shoulder blades once just to feel that movement, and then coming back up to full height, embracing the ball, and then allowing the energy, the chi, to drop. Do it on the other side. Embrace the ball, lift the body to full height. Make a soft fist with the left hand and dropping the body, begin the pull of the bow. Look out over and shoulder blades. Make a movement there before we embrace the ball again, full height, and coming down. So you can choose, we're going to do a couple more repetitions of that, and you can choose whether to stay down in the on the horse, as it were, through the repetitions, or with each breath come up, whichever suits you today. I'm just going to do another couple of repetitions. You see there that I've stayed on the horse. And with both sides done, I can release that or hold on to it, whatever's happening today. Do another set. These little movements done softly, without stress to the body. Expressing the fine vitality, choosing to take the vital route. And we will just then also, just for a moment, standing Wuji, body just slightly down, resting on your feet, as if your feet are sinking into the ground. close your eyes or gaze to the ball in a relaxed way. Just breathe normally. Just use this moment to trace through your body and for just a few seconds connect your brain with these processes that are going on, the breath coming in, the blood circulating, the lymph circulating, all of the nutrients from your stomach, from the processes of your digestion, all of the nutrients going into your body, into the blood, the nerves being nourished, the bones being nourished. And give a moment's thought to how you are going to nourish and take a responsibility for nourishing yourself through your food and through your intake. Okay, third movement, crane spreads its wings. Come back into Wuji stance there, and we begin again lifting this beach ball type shape and taking the left hand coming as if it's coming over the top of the ball to the body and then pushing out to join the other hand before travelling up. And at this point you can follow the trace of that wing coming down. On the other side, lifting the right hand now coming out over the top of the ball to the body and then joining fingertips before they separate, and the wing coming down, crane's wing. And just carry on with that, gently breathing and gently allowing the body to take in all of the nutrients that are needed from your food. Think about them, make good use of them. And use this practice to engage our brain with the processes of our body. Just a few minutes of the day spent thinking of that, engaging with those thoughts. Crane spreads its wings. A lot of the Qigong that we do, especially moving the arms, we're developing the connections of the nerves from our spine through our body, and making those connections stronger each day. The nerves, the muscles, the tendons, everything that is doing its own thing, in some way we are taking responsibility for our health, vitality. Okay, so we've got that is crane spreading its wings, and we're going to do one more, which is looking backwards. So we lift both hands and turn them over, and we're going to look, as we breathe out, we're going to look to the left as far as we can over. The palm of the hand has gone back. We're looking, keeping our focus on the palm of the hand and looking back, and allow the body to rise and fall just like we did earlier. Searching across the hand, looking out, seeing what we can do with our neck there. Just softly, softly approach this softly. The neck is gentle. You normally wait till you are quite warmed up before you stretch that neck. And we're remembering to rise and fall with the movement, or even just fall and hold that stance until you complete the sequence. Then allow it to just come forward. Body's full height. Body sinks. Body to full height. Turn the palms and sink. Just one more. Sink. Allow your breath to just be nice and soft. Placing your hands into Wuji, or interlock them, and just take a moment again to think of processes that are happening within your body. You don't have to know technically all the different things that are happening, but just let your body, let your mind wander around your body and just generally think of body, blood, the oxygen, the lymph, the bones, the ligaments, muscles, nerves, all connected, and our brain is taking control. They're all connected. So each time we exercise, especially with our neck, and we're moving very gently, but we are actually making the spaces for the movement of the nerves, and you can do this very gently, and then think of your spine moving. As you just hold out your hands there, just think of your spine, just a little spiral, and the nerves are all taking this exercise and just kind of using it, if you like. And you can feel that spine within you is getting some kind of shift and movement there, just very, very gently. We don't have to do anything too crazy. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes, and the last thing I want to do is the lifting, is the rooster crowing in the morning. Just let me find my book. I don't really need this part, do. Rooster crowing in the morning. So we stand with our feet together for this. If that makes you feel too unbalanced, because we are going to go up onto our toes, if you just spread your feet a little bit so that your knees are not, so that the weight is distributed a little bit more, that will make it easier to go up onto your toes. And if you're not going up on your toes today, you can just press down into your toes just to replicate some kind of movement within the foot. So if you don't feel, you might have a chair by you that you can use. So here we go with the article is in your hands, and you turn your hands over and lift, balance that article on your hands. Close the article, turn, and let the wrists come up before you press down back to the beginning. So we lift that article on the spread hand, coming up onto our toes. And close the article, turn the hands up the wrists and press down. The rooster crows in the morning. The significance of that is that the rooster always crows in the morning, and I guess what we are trying to replicate there, I'm doing it to the sides now, is that some element of discipline. We use these elements of discipline to enhance our health. Everybody's got their own little pattern that they follow. So remembering, if you're not going up onto your toes, then just press your toes or wiggle with your toes. And the last one. One more time. And there we have it. We'll just for a moment, enclose our thoughts. And if you feel generous with yourself, you can congratulate yourself on half an hour of some gentle exercise, and hopefully you can repeat that during the week. So I think I'm saying goodbye to some people. I will just see everybody else in a moment.